They raise their voice, they twist your words, and suddenly you find yourself defending things you never even said. You walk away from the conversation feeling smaller, confused, and strangely guilty. Deep down, you know something was wrong, but you can't quite explain what happened. This is the quiet damage of manipulation. It doesn't always shout, sometimes it smiles, sometimes it plays the victim, sometimes it hides behind, "I was just joking." Tonight, we will change that. You are going to learn sentences that cut through the fog. Short, calm phrases that stop manipulators in their tracks. Not by fighting louder, but by standing like a mountain in a storm. The Stoics did not waste energy wrestling with every attack. They built inner walls that no voice could break. You are about to do the same. Let us begin with a phrase that feels like a closed door. Are you finished? Not shouted, not dripping with sarcasm, just calm, clear, like a judge bringing chaos to order. When someone is attacking you with endless accusations, interruptions, or drama, they feed on your reaction. They want you to explain, justify, defend, and beg. Are you finished? This sentence breaks their rhythm. It tells them, without screaming, that you will not chase their madness. You are not a toy to be pulled back into their game. You are choosing to stand still. A manipulator survives on control of the conversation. When you calmly ask, "Are you finished?" you take that control back. It is the verbal equivalent of putting your sword back in its sheath. You are saying, "I will not fight in the mud." But sometimes, "Are you finished?" is not enough. Some people pretend not to understand the harm they are causing. They hide behind confusion. They say, "You are too sensitive, you misunderstood, you are imagining things." Here, another phrase becomes your shield. "I see what you are trying to do." Say it slowly, without anger. I see what you are trying to do. You are naming the game. Manipulators hate being exposed. They prefer shadows and vagueness. When you calmly describe their behavior, even without details, you shine a light on it. You move the conversation from emotions to awareness. It is no longer about how hurt you feel. It is about what they are doing. From that place, you can add another quiet blade. That does not work on me anymore. This sentence closes the door on old patterns. Perhaps they used guilt in the past. Perhaps they used silence, anger, or tears to control you. That does not work on me anymore. You are not arguing. You are not proving anything. You are simply announcing a new reality. A Stoic does not beg others to change. A Stoic changes themselves and then speaks from that new center. But manipulators often play with your sense of reality. They say things like, "Everyone thinks this about you. You always do this. You never care." They try to rewrite the story of who you are. For this, you need another phrase. That is your interpretation, not my reality. you are drawing a line between their judgment and your identity. You are saying, you may think that, but I am not required to wear your opinion like a chain. That is your interpretation, not my reality. Notice how calm it is. You are not attacking their character. You are simply refusing to swallow their story. In Stoic terms, you are separating what is in your control and what is not. You cannot control what they think, but you can choose what you accept. Still, sometimes the most powerful phrase is also the shortest. No. No explanation, no decoration, no long speech, just no. Manipulators are masters of pushing past vague boundaries. They love maybe. They love. I am not sure they love. I guess so. Clarity is their enemy. No is a wall built out of stone. You do not need to shout it. In fact, the softer it is, the stronger it feels. No, this is not right for me. No, I will not do that. No, I am not available. Silence after no is also part of the phrase. Let the space do the work. If they continue pushing, you move to another sentence. If you continue, I will leave. Here you are not threatening. You are informing. You are describing your next action clearly and honestly. If you continue, I will leave. This phrase returns you to your power. You are not trying to fix their behavior. You are choosing your own. And if you say it, you must mean it. If the behavior continues, you stand up. You walk away. You end the call. You close the door. The Stoics taught that our freedom lies in our choices, not in controlling others. This phrase is that teaching in action. Some manipulators use repetition. They bring up the same topic again and again. They pretend the conversation never ended. To this, you can answer with another steady line. We have already talked about this. Spoken gently, it tells them, this road is closed. You will not walk it 100 times just because they enjoy the power. We have already talked about this. If they push, you can combine phrases. We have already talked about this. If you continue, I will leave. Notice how you are building a fortress with words, brick by brick, sentence by sentence. Other manipulators try to drag you into conversations that are not really conversations. They are traps, endless circles, emotional ambushes. In those moments, another phrase brings you back to clarity. I am not available for this kind of conversation. You are not judging them as a person. You are setting a standard for how you will interact. I am not available for this kind of conversation. You are teaching them that access to you is not automatic. It has conditions: respect, honesty, basic kindness. Without these, your presence is withdrawn. And yet, manipulators often lean on guilt. They say, after everything I have done for you, they say, if you loved me, you would. They say, you made me act this way. To this, you need a phrase that returns responsibility to its owner. You can be upset. I will still choose what is right for me. This sentence honors their emotions without surrendering your soul. You are not arguing about whether they should be upset. You are simply saying, your feelings do not control my decisions. You can be upset. I will still choose what is right for me. This is deeply stoic. You act according to virtue, not pressure. To what you know is right, not what others demand. Sometimes, the best way to defeat manipulation is to refuse to engage while the storm is raging. A calm heart does not respond to a shouting mind. For this, another phrase serves you. We will talk when you are calm. It is not an insult, it is an invitation to a higher level. We will talk when you are calm. You are saying, I am open to real connection, but I will not swim in chaos with you. If they demand you, respond now. Remember, urgency is one of the weapons of manipulators. They rush you so you cannot think. Slow the game down like a warrior stepping back to see the whole battlefield. Now pause for a moment. Notice something. Every phrase you have heard shares the same spirit. Calm, clarity, boundaries. There is no shouting here, no name-calling, no revenge. Just a deep decision. I will no longer be controlled by chaos. This is the heart of Stoic power. The external world will always contain manipulators, aggressors, and confused souls trying to use you as their mirror. But your response is yours. Your words can be like wild arrows or like a gate that opens and closes with wisdom. These phrases are not magic spells, they are tools. They are only as strong as the calm behind them. So the real work begins inside. Breathe before you use them. Feel your feet on the ground. Imagine a mountain inside your chest, unmoving, unshaken. From that place, say, "Are you finished?" From that place, say, "That does not work on me anymore." From that place, say, "No." The more you practice, the less interesting manipulation becomes to you. You will see it earlier. You will detach faster. Your energy will no longer be a battlefield for other people's unhealed wounds. Instead, your life becomes a training ground for courage, clarity, and inner peace. You are allowed to protect your mind. You are allowed to guard your heart. You are allowed to speak few words, but powerful ones. Now, as we close, take one more breath. Feel how it is to imagine yourself responding differently next time. Not shrinking, not exploding, simply standing. If this journey spoke to you, you are not alone. There are many souls quietly learning to set boundaries with wisdom instead of rage. If you feel called, join this path more deeply. Subscribe and walk with us through more teachings like this. Share your experience in the comments so others can see they are not the only ones waking up from manipulation. If this video brought you clarity or strength, let your like and your share be a small act of service, a way to send this message to another person who needs it tonight. By supporting this work in these simple ways, you help keep these reflections alive so that more hearts can remember their power and more minds can find their inner silence again.